Well, good morning all. Welcome to Trading in Isolation. We just closed out what was a fairly upbeat trading session in the US. Let's have a look at some of the prices there and how markets have fared and how Asian markets are likely to open up this morning.
So you can see straight away the S&P 6.2% higher. Well, the bulls will take that every day of the week. The Dow up 6.4%. I will say that the volumes are pretty lightweight. We've had great participation in this rally. I think about 90% of stocks were higher in the S&P, but volumes are about 11-12% below the 30-day average. Talking about low volumes, you've seen some reasonable gains coming from some of these European equity markets. But volumes were about 30 to 40% below the 30-day average. So, some very lightweight volumes. The MIB there in Italy underperforming up 0.7%. Statistics about to show that Italy is about to overtake China in terms of that case count. Big moves there last night, the highest increase in the case count in 5 days. Have a look at futures markets as a guide here from Asia. You've got here the close of the ASX 200, the close of the Nikkei, and you can see here the S&P futures here. Bang, up it goes through late European trade into US trade. And we're pretty much close to the highs of the day now. The cash session closed on its highs. The bulls will take that every day of the week. But you can see here the blue line being the Aussie SPY futures. We're up about 4-5% higher than where the cash session closed, as is the Nikkei futures as well. So we're expecting a good gain to come through there in terms of the open for Asia. Have a look at the dollar index, slow bleed all the way through the session. We're for 100 there. We're down 1.7% on the dollar index. There's been a broad dollar sell-off. I think you can have a look at cross-currency basis swaps here, where you can see a much greater normalization coming through. So we're down negative 43 basis points on dollar yen cross-currency basis swaps. So that's normalized by about 36 basis points. So dollar funding's come right back, and that's really incentivized people to sell out of those dollars. You have a look at the performance relative to these developed countries. Is Mexican peso doing well? The Norwegian crown doing very nicely despite big sell-offs coming through in the Brent price and the WTI price there. So, big moves coming through. Have a look there. You can see gold prices, pretty stagnant, up 0.9% in spot, and you've got futures up a little bit more there. So certainly something to watch. And we like the fact that high yield credit continues to normalise there. So big moves playing through. Trade them with Pepperstone.